Get ready for some NBA action. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. And for the Wizards, we've got Bilal Coulibaly. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Song. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Carrington in at the 1.
Woo-hoo, that's the athleticism you talked about with Jalen Williams. This guy can get off his feet in a hurry.
Holmgren against Kuzma. Pass to Poole. Kuzma sets a screen. Poole, the pass to Kuzma. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. We know, Doris, at one point the Wizards had one of the most unique pairings in NBA history.
Think back to 1987, 1988, the year you're talking about, when the 5'3" Muggsy Bogues was a teammate of Manute Bol, who stood 7'7" tall. At the time, they were the tallest and shortest players in NBA history, with 28 inches between them. Incredible.
Here's Coulibaly. Williams with the steal. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
You could see Jalen Williams' speed on display right there. Gets out to score on the fast break.
Here's Carrington. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Coulibaly. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Can they call the foul? So a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
Well, DB, it didn't take long, did it, for Holmgren to live up to his draft status?
Holmgren, Kevin, was an immediate impact player on both ends of the floor. At his size, to be able to shoot with range and the rim protection he provides, it was absolutely worth the wait for his team. This young man has got a toughness that has shocked even me.
Now, here's Poole. Pass to Carrington. To the middle, 6 to shoot, and Sarr throws it down.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the bucket by the Wizards. Holmgren the pass to Williams. Pulls up on the wing. Kept alive. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, that one goes.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
Wizards trail by 7. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Brian Keefe shared a few moments with me. He immediately mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of his scouting report. He told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done, but try to keep him off the free throw line. And try, emphasis on try, to make Shai a jump shooter. A very tall task, guys.
Thank you, David.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Coulibaly. Connects from three-point range.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And stolen by Kuzma. Deflects the pass. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. And so it's Washington with it. 9-point game. And here is Poole. Still without a basket. Here's Carrington. A three-pointer off the mark. On On the wing, Williams. So we're still in the early days here of this season, but Doris, for teams getting a slow start, how worried should they be?
Well, wins and losses matter no matter when they happen, so obviously there's always a little concern. But some of this is about, do we have our full contingent of players? Is there anyone that's starting out coming off an off-season surgery? You have to figure out the context of the slow start in order to gauge how concerned you are.
The Thunder leading by 9. To the inside, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitute.
On defense, the Thunder.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play here in the first. And there's the foul. We'll go on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And Washington has possession. They trail by 11. And stolen by Wiggins.
Yeah, 3 turnovers so far, and the real issue is the fact that they're unforced, too careless with the basketball.
Here's Holmgren. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Holmgren's got 7 points in the game. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Thunder.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Wizards trail by 13. Here's Coulibaly. 1:03 left to play in the first quarter. 5 to shoot. Here's Carrington. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Wallace outside. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Washington. This team is on quite a run. They're in the midst of a 14-game winning streak.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And the Thunder making a change here. Williams is checked in. Now, here's George. Here's Kispert. Makes it off the glass.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
The Thunder have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
The free throw drops for Caruso. And so Caruso nails both of them. Brogdon with it. Got a piece of it. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Oklahoma City out in front. They lead by 14. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
So the Thunder 5 right now. They've got Cason Wallace. Aaron Wiggins is out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Williams. And it's Caruso in at the 1 spot. Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
They're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. It's been a few years now, Doris, but it feels like point guard is the position in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, we certainly have our share of great point guards. Luka Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, they seem to be in the MVP conversation consistently. But the last couple MVPs, you look back, you've got a couple of centers. For a long time, the small forward spot dominated the game. It's really something that's in constant flux.
Washington with the ball. The Thunder making the shot. Bay with a screen on Caruso. A shot by Brogdon, wide open. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. The Thunder leading by 12. Now Caruso. Wiggins outside. Six on the shot clock. Three-pointer. The rebound by Brogdon. And Brogdon has got the ball here for Washington. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Here's George. And good that time. George has got his second bucket of the night. Here's Caruso. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Joe. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. The Wizards are trying to stay motivated through their rebuild. Kyle Kuzma says you have to change your approach a little bit. And it's like, what do you do it for? For me, it's about development every single day. Take care of your body, work hard, watch film, be studious, and find beauty in the struggle. Kevin?
And like you said, David, making it work every single day. Great approach. Now, here's Caruso after Malcolm Brogdon's miss. Joe can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Brogdon outside. Pass to Kispert. Lets it go with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Joe passes to Wiggins. Wiggins a screen on Bay. Here's Caruso. And Valanciunas pulls it down. For Oklahoma City, their last game was a loss to the Timberwolves in Minnesota. Kispert with the bucket.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Substitution on the court.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Caruso looking for an opening. Just 5 to shoot. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Brogdon. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
How about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And we've got a timeout call by Brian Keefe. Looking for a breather. And maybe just one or two things to talk about. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. Washington with the ball. 11-point game. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That'll be the second of 5 straight played at home. Here's Poole, and it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA, an outstanding defender, that time sends it back.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Carrington.
Not much success from beyond the arc for him here. They should look to work it inside a little bit more and get some easy looks in the paint.
If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How's he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man.
The Wizards trail by 13. On the wing, Koulibaly. Kuzma with a screen on Williams. Koulibaly, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And so Poole will bring it up for Washington. There's a good screen. Driving in. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. Now that they have the lead, they don't seem as determined to pound it down low.
The Wizards shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here. And that one misses.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
Here's Carrington. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Pass to Poole. From 10 feet out. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder leading by 13. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drives in. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Now, here's Poole. Tight defense on him. Pass to Carrington. Kuzma sets a screen. Shot clock at 5. And here's Poole for 3.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Again, the miss by Poole.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Here's Williams. The shot will not fall. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Thunder lead by 17. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
37.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. Woohoo! Before we check out the action at hand, first order of business, the power rankings.
Taking a look here at the Thunder, they are hurting. What's that saying? It's always darkest before the dawn? Well, it must be in the middle of the night over there, because it's dark. It's real.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Well, to be honest.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Chet Holmgren has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Sarr out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Jordan Poole. Then it's Coulibaly. And it's Carrington in at the point guard position. So that's who Brian Keefe starts the second half with. The Thunder leading by 15. Inside, here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that can carry on well throughout the year.
There's the pick. Here's Coulibaly. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches a three, trains the three-pointer. He's got 12.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has such great synergy with his teammates.
And here's Poole for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Clock at 6. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. The Wizards have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Carrington. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. To halt the run, it's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Chet Holmgren has a slender frame, but he's determined to still protect the rim. Coach Daigneault said he'll get dunked on 10 straight times if that's what the game calls for. He paused and then added, he won't actually get dunked on 10 straight times. He's going to get a couple of those, too. Kevin, he certainly will.
I agree. You know, David, he is fearless. Good on the second free throw. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Poole. Sarr sets the screen for Poole. Tries again. Nice move. And Sarr throws it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Hey guys, the Wizards' #2 overall pick, Alex Sarr, wanted to be in Washington, D.C., and his defense gets him on the court right away. Not to mention, the Wizards are in a rebuild, and if his offense comes along, he could be a foundational piece for this franchise. Everyone's excited to see the development of Alex Sarr.
You're right, a big piece. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. Wizards trail by 21. Here's Carrington. Off target with his three.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Oh, that's merciless. Kuzma plays with such competitive energy, wasn't letting that shot get off.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Blocked again. Poole on the wing. Still scoreless. That one falls.
Boy, tough to contest that shot. Jordan Poole's so quick off that pull-up jumper.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Outside Williams. Down low. And the dunk by Holmgren.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Wizards trail by 21. And here's Poole for three. That shot misses.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Well, just get right up and over the top of the defense. Gilgeous-Alexander, no doubt.
Sarr sets the screen for Poole. And the three ball is good. Poole's got 5 points in the quarter.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Pass to Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. We've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Williams for three. The shot, no good.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
And it's George missing. The Thunder leading by 20. Joe passes to Caruso. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Hartenstein. And it's Cason Wallace in for Jalen Williams. Brogdon kicks to Bay. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You gotta like how ready Bay always seems to be, prepared to seize the moment whenever his number's called.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. It'll be the third game of this three-game road trip. Wallace outside. Pass to Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. Had the space there, but it's offline.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Caruso against Brogdon. Now here's Kispert. Guarded closely. Plays it up and banks it in. Kispert's got 8 points. The Thunder leading by 18. Now here's Caruso. He's got 6. Wiggins, a screen on Brogdon. Here's the teardrop, and the layup is up and in. Caruso's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Valanciunas sets a screen for Brogdon. No good on the triple.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Holmgren kicks to Caruso. Back to Holmgren. Floats one. Rebound by the Wizards. For 3, Brogdon. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Oklahoma City closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So for Oklahoma City right now, Alex Caruso out there with Wallace. Then it's Wiggins. Then there's Isaiah Joe. And it's Carlson in at the 5 spot.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Brogdon against Caruso. Pass to Kispert. It's taken away by Wallace. To the inside. Wiggins passes to Caruso. And he banks in the layup. Caruso's got 9 points here in the second half. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. From deep, George, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. 10 points for George.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
On defense, Washington. Joe, good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Pass to Kispert for 3. Rebound by Wallace.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Caruso. Good D by Brogdon. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. Do think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
Jones checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Wallace. Caruso kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Joe, and again Oklahoma City with the triple.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I'll tell you, on the low block, Valanciunas has shown that he can be a skilled offensive player, and the defense has got to pay attention to him. What a tremendous job playing through contact.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Jones. And it's Cason Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Right side, Williams. Pass to Wallace. Over Kispert. Wallace misses. Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Washington calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Attention everyone, the Lakers going on the court. That's right, it's your Wizards Light Squad. Attention back, now on the court, it's your Light Squad. Makes the noise, and let them hear it. DC Valley, it's t-shirt time. Makes the noise if you want a t-shirt. How about one more round of applause for your Wizards Light Squad? Let them hear it.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And Poole gets it to go.
Well, Jordan Poole has shown himself capable from that mid-range.
Pass to Joe. Wallace outside. Outside Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up on the wing. Wallace misses.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Here's Carrington. Sinks the three-pointer.
Boy, I don't think he'll get a screen assist for that pick, but they get the points, and that's all that matters.
Wallace outside. Wiggins passes to Joe. And here is Wallace. Williams sets a screen for Caruso. From outside the arc, Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Carrington. Defended by Caruso. Here's Wallace. And he lays it up and in. Wallace has got his first points in this one.
And just willing to take chances defensively pays off in a transition basket.
That is quick defense to offense. These guys are such terrific athletes. You can't let your guard down. After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
It's Joe on the wing. Here's Caruso going inside. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Williams with the block. And he gets it back. Here's Szn1. Caruso with the ball. They swipe it. Pass to Carrington. Poole with it. In the corner, it's Coulibaly.
2 minutes remaining.
In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
Here's the screen. Here's the 3. They grab their own miss. Here's Szn1, and Szn1 throws it down.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Oklahoma City.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Chet Holmgren.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
In the corner, Wallace with it. Pass to Caruso. Lets it go from deep. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And Caruso's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Kuzma against Wiggins. Back to Caruso. The rebound by Carrington. To the paint. It's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they